The Millennials, a race of advanced aliens bent on taking over the planet Earth. They weren't explicitly called the Millennials in the film, however, the film is titled Millennium, and they are now widely regarded and called the Millennials. Especially due to their intent of establishing an empire on Earth that would last 1,000 years, aka a millennium. They arrived on Earth in an incredibly advanced spacecraft during the Cretaceous period. The idea was to simply establish a colony and thus a new empire for their race. Unfortunately, the ship relied on solar energy for vital systems, and as they entered Earth's atmosphere, they crashed into the ocean, and this caused the ship to begin shutting down. The Millennials, facing death, opted to convert their bodies into antimatter and enter into a dormant state of hibernation, waiting patiently for a time where they can rise as the empire they had hoped. Sleeping away the centuries until a research vessel unwittingly woke them, shining a light on their ship and giving it the much needed power to rise from the ocean and to the surface. As they had regained their consciousness, the Millennials began searching for a suitable life form to replicate so they could function within our atmosphere. The humans on the research vessel were not suitable, weak, inferior beings. Once they had enough power, the ship flew off in search of a being they could use as a blueprint for their new form. What could possibly be the best entity to use to adapt to the planet? None other than Godzilla, the king of the monsters. After scanning Godzilla, they realized the organizer G1 in Godzilla's cells meant he was perfect. It's the substance that granted him the incredible and near limitless regeneration ability after all. After a few skirmishes, the Millennials managed to begin absorbing the DNA of Godzilla, which they had buried under a skyscraper. As they did this, they transmitted a message, informing humanity that their intention was a 1,000-year empire, the new millennium. As they finished absorbing Godzilla's cells, they combined together into a vaguely squid-like shape, giant in size, and a form worthy of the title Kaiju. Unfortunately for them though, they hadn't quite anticipated the volatility of Godzilla's DNA. Not taking this into account was a major error for the Millennials, and they soon began to mutate, rapidly changing into a horrifying creature, which became known as ORGA. As a race, the Millennials had gained the ability, perhaps through evolution, to absorb and incorporate an opponent's DNA into their very own, merely by biting them. This adds numerous advantages in conquering worlds, but also in battle. They also have an acute telepathic power. This is in fact how they pilot their spacecrafts and how they hacked into humanity's technology as well. As a combined and mutated ORGA, the Millennials wouldn't last against Earth's mightiest protector and destroyer, the king of the monsters. Godzilla unleashed a nuclear pulse from within the mutated Kaiju and destroyed him from within. So, have you guys heard of the Millennials? Or better yet, ORGA? I find these an interesting addition to the Godzilla universe, and of course, the fact their movie kickstarted the Millennium series means they are a worthy addition to Godzilla Sundays. As always though, please do let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and moving forwards for all your Godzilla and Kaiju content, stick with me, Mr. H. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay notified of all my future content. If you did enjoy this video then please consider leaving it a like and sharing it, as that really helps the channel out. I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I'll catch you in the comments.